Let's be real, our attention is under attack from all sides. So, how do we actually win back our focus? Well, today we're going to look at a really smart web app designed to do exactly that.
Does this sound familiar to you? You sit down to study or write or code, and suddenly you're pulled in a dozen different directions. It feels like real, deep concentration is almost impossible these days. But what if the answer was a simple, old-school method? It really is a modern battle for our focus. We've got notifications, we've got endless browser tabs, that constant pull of social media. It all just eats away at our productivity. But the solution might just come from a technique that was invented way before the internet was even a thing. And that brings us to the Pomodoro technique. It was developed by Francesco Cirillo, and the idea is genius because it's so simple. You work in these focused 25-minute sprints, they're called Pomodoros, and then you take a short break. This whole rhythm keeps your mind fresh and stops you from burning out. It's a classic for a reason. It just plain works. Okay, so how do you take a powerful, kind of analog technique like that and bring it into our super digital lives? Well, that's exactly where this project comes in. It takes all the core ideas of the Pomodoro method and wraps them up in a modern, easy-to-use tool. And here it is. This is the Pomodoro Timer. It's a really sleek web app that's basically designed to be your personal focus coach. Its main job is to help you manage your time effectively using that very same technique we were just talking about. But this is way more than just some simple countdown clock. Oh no, it is packed with features that are designed to create the perfect environment for you to get into that deep work zone. So let's break down what makes it so dang effective. Okay, this is where the design gets really, really smart. The app's interface uses color to give your brain a cue. So a warm reddish color means, all right, it's time to focus. Then when your break starts, it shifts to this cool, calming blue. It's such a simple visual hint that really helps you mentally switch gears. Now, what makes this so powerful is how flexible it is. Yeah, you get the standard modes, a 25-minute Pomodoro, a 5-minute short break, and a longer 15-minute rest. But here's the best part. It's all customizable. You can tweak the times to fit how you work. Plus, with audio and browser notifications, you can stay in the zone without constantly having to check the clock. Now, to take things even further, the app has a user account system. And getting started couldn't be easier. You can use your email or, just log in with your Google account in one click. So why would you want an account? Because this unlocks the power of the cloud. All of your custom timer settings and, more importantly, your activity history gets saved and synced. This means you can keep your focus routine going seamlessly, whether you're on your laptop at home or on your phone when you're out. And this is how the app keeps you motivated. When you're logged in, it tracks key things like your total hours focused and days accessed. But my personal favorite is the day streak. Come on, who doesn't love building a streak? It's not just data. It's a way to gamify your focus and build a really solid work habit. Okay, so we've seen what it does. Now, let's pull back the curtain for just a minute and take a look at the technology and the person who actually brought this fantastic tool to life. So the application is built on a really modern tech stack. For the front end, it uses React, which is a super popular library for building user interfaces. State management is handled by Redux. Now, for those of you who aren't developers, all that really means is that the app is built to be fast, responsive, and reliable. No frustrating lag or glitches. And get this entire project wasn't built by a big corporation. It was a personal initiative, developed by Bruno Kappi. It's just a great example of a developer seeing a common problem and building a clean, elegant solution for it. And even better, this isn't some closed-off project. It is completely open source. The code is right there on GitHub for anyone to check out. That means the community is actually encouraged to contribute, suggest improvements, or even just show some love by giving the project a star. So all of this brings us to the bigger picture. We've looked at the features, we've talked about the tech, but what's the real-world impact of a tool like this? I mean, why does this actually matter? Well, first, its accessibility is just so important. The design is fully responsive, which means your focus tool is always with you. There are no excuses, no barriers to getting started, no matter what device you happen to be on. And that brings us to the most important point of all. This isn't just a timer. It's a tool for empowerment. In a world that's constantly fighting for every second of your attention, this gives you a simple, effective way to take back control of your most valuable asset, your time.
Ultimately, a project like this is a great reminder that with the right tools and the right techniques, we can absolutely structure our work, we can defeat distractions, and we can achieve more. So the only question left is, are you ready to reclaim your focus?